If you were to ask me what's my favorite computer of all time, I'm finally getting a lot of my gear unpacked here. The frequency counter showed up today. What else? We got the variable DC voltage supply there. That's exciting. We got the isolation transformer. Really filling in here, and I also decided to put up some Christmas lights just to kind of give that hobby woman cave flavor. But if you ask me, my favorite computer of all time is without a doubt the Dell, I don't know how well you can see that, the Dell Inspiron 1525. I just like the looks of it, and we've had people using these at the office for years, and these things just keep going and they never break down. Well, I was awful lucky. About 2 weeks ago, I had a chance to buy a Dell that was going out of service, and for $9. And I took advantage of it and picked it up and had it delivered. Of course, it was missing the RAM. It was also missing a hard drive and a caddy, but these days for $9 and for a $15 300 gigabit hard drive and a $1.99 caddy and some $10 RAM, for less than around $30, we got ourselves $30. We've got ourselves a great computer if it works. Yeah, I had to pick up a power supply, so I went up to my local electronics Dick's, the thrift shop, and he has a lot of cords and stuff. So $2 for that. So what I'm going to do now, guys, and you can see a beauty. Look at how nice the screen is. Look at how nice the keyboard is too. What we're going to do now is we're going to load the RAM, and I might try installing the Linux operating system. I have it installed on this thumb drive, so Ubuntu, so we'll see what the heck happens. So let's get going here. This before, the real reason that they let this go is they tried to install some RAM on their own, and they ended up bending the hell out of the installation pins down here, and it's not supposed to be a super tight fit and everything, as long as they're in there and making contact is good. So they tried to jam it, and they kind of took a lot of the spring out of the RAM boards here. So I'm going to take it up to the max, full blown. It'll have 4 gigabits in RAM. This thing should be flying like a mofo. So I'm going to put it back together now, at least get the bottom on, and see if I can get this to boot up to the BIOS for the first time in probably, well, I guess 15 months. Running through a pre-boot system assessment. I don't have a hard drive in it, but I'm going to double check. Yeah, the hard drive wasn't detected. Big deal. So you want to continue testing? We push Y for yes. Optical device, the hard drive, we knew that. So we're doing test B here, the controllers. And as long as all that's good, laying in that drive should be good. But if you install RAM, you got to be really careful you don't mangle those pins that hold it in the side. I'm going to have to get something to push that down. It's doing the monitor color test now. So I am going to be really, really happy if I can get this thing working. My favorite computer of all time. So the Dell Inspiron 1525. Were color bars displayed? Yes. We're going to the CPU now, testing that RAM should be good. Did I put in? Pass, ground bound, stated bus stress test, pass. Everything should be good here. Let's check a little more. Aren't you excited when you bring a computer back from the dead, especially one that's in such pristine condition as this one is in? Alright, that passed. All the ones and zeros, the binary aspect of the RAM passes good. So this is going to take a while, so we'll check back to you when all the testing is done. Went good. So we got a 2 gig processor, the Intel Core Duo processor, which I really like. 4 gigs of RAM in there. Yeah, looks good. Memory available is less than memory installed. That makes sense. Graphics card, everything's looking good. Battery info, I don't think I have a good, well, I guess the battery is not good. 2008, I don't think so. So we're going to change that later to number 2. We're going to put that one. And what do we do? Number 2. Then press U, D. We want to move that. And then okay, so that's done now. Onboard devices, video. Well, if we're putting on actually, if we're putting on the if we're going to be putting on the Linux, we want to put a USB storage device on that. So let's go. We want to put that in the up position. Okay, so alright, well, that's the rest of it. We're going to see if we can pop the hard drive in and see what we get. What we have is whoever mucked around with this thing destroyed the caddy, and they also wrecked up the caddy cover plate that pulls out. So we're going to have to figure out. I'm not worried about it's slipping or anything, but I need to get this mounted in here good. So you know, I'm gonna have to figure. I'll probably have to tape this across. I don't have any tiny screws that small. So well, we'll see what we can do in terms of hooking that on. We really need to get that on there. So I'll get back to you when I see what I'm going to work out to get the hard drive stuck in there. So. Well, we'll see what happens now with Ubuntu, if it likes that hard drive installation or not. It should love this freaking thing with 300 gigs of storage and 4 gigs of RAM. So she's booting up. So I'm just happy it seems to be functioning and got the hell out of BIOS for the first time in years. Use the network menu. Well, if I knew what the hell the network menu was, I would use it. So let's see. I don't know. You know, guys, there's a lot I don't know about it. You can try. Let's put install Ubuntu there. So anyway, I'll keep you posted. We have at least 4 gig. Somehow we got to connect to the internet, guys. Alright, I'll get back to you if we can pull that feed off. Maybe we'll just stick the Chooch in. We got the hard wire now. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, this computer has no detected operating system. What would you like to do? We did get the we did Chooch that hard wire in. Well, we'll erase the disk. I don't know. There's nothing really on the disk. Encrypt. The new for security. Well, we'll just go with the Chooch right there. We'll continue right there. I'm not happy about I got some pixel line here. So, all right, well, we'll see how the install goes. Are you excited? I am. I'm not real happy about that on the screen. So, all right, we'll check back with you. Oh, look at that, guys! How sweet is that? I don't know what it does for like chooching the internet and stuff like that. System settings. So why don't we see what we can do? See if we can get on the web here. Open a new window. And we got a couple incomplete language support. Well, let's close that. Let's just see what happens if we try to get to let's see if we try to get to YouTube. I'm really eager to see. We'll probably have to install Adobe. COM. This keyboard's a little depressed in the middle. I still got that, picks that one line in there, but you know, it's okay. I can live with that. Find the latest version. Well, let's get the latest version of Firefox. Alright, free download. Alright guys, we'll check back to you. We'll see if we can get that loaded up. So I had a pretty old version of Ubuntu and I couldn't play high definition video, although I got to, you know, it's lightning fast to browse with Linux. So we'll see what happens as I upload the or download the 14.04. So we shall see. Alright, well, we'll see what happens. Easiest thing in the world, but something's going on anyway with the stuff's being loaded in. You can see the numbers rising here. I ain't no expert. It's got all kinds of settings that you can do, language supports, all kinds of stuff for setting display. Sound automatically came on, so I'm really happy about that. Just really really nice keyboard settings, everything. So pretty cool, eh? I don't know what Ubuntu 1 is, but we're about to find out. Ubuntu 1, I don't know what the hell that is. Let's close window and set up later. No, continue setting what? For the first time in my life, I'm running YouTube on Linux. Pretty wild, huh? How user-friendly this is these days. And I didn't pay a friggin' dime with it. One problem though, you take this baby up to full screen. And this thing crashed a couple times on me, so. The other thing is you can't get it in the super high definition. I have to figure out what software upgrade's gonna do that. So it says some plugins are missing. So it's all a straight up learning curve for me, guys. So we shall see. Anyway, kind of fun, you know, goofing around. Yes, he just crashed again. So, well, not quite ready for prime time yet, but shall see. All right, thanks for being along today.